Listen, guys, finding a good ANC earbud on a budget is hard. You either get something that is cheap that sounds bad or something premium that breaks the bank. But the Soundpeats Air5 Pro, this costs around 60 bucks, and after testing them for weeks, I think they might just be the sweet spot. Let me show you why. Alright, for the first one, looking at what's in the box. In the box, you get the SoundPEATS earbuds and the charging case. You get a USB Type-C charging cable. You get extra ear tips, small, medium, and large. Then you also get the user manual. Then you get the SoundPEATS sticker, which is traditional. And for the last one, you get the SoundPEATS app guide. So this one is, you just want to download the app that you use for the earbud. Everything feels well put together. And for budget earbuds, this one makes sense. So next we're looking at is the design, and design wise the Air5 Pro looks silk, has a glossy finish and only weighs about 4 grams per earbud, and honestly they feel more premium than the price actually suggests. Compared to the Soundpeats Air 4 Pro, these are lighter, more comfortable, and they don't press awkwardly in your ear. That alone is a big upgrade. The case, it's plastic, but it's not cheap flimsy type. It feels sturdy and has the curvy base that actually looks stylish. I got mine in glossy black, and trust me, this color just hits differently. So for the next one we're looking at is the fit and comfort, and let's talk about comfort. Honestly, these are some of the best, most comfortable in-ear earbuds I've used in a long time. I use them for workouts, long editing sessions, and even writing the script. No fatigue, no sleeping. They just stay in. The silicone tips are soft and grippy. Even when jogging, they don't fall out. And with the 3 ear tip sizes in the box, you are covered no matter your ear size. Compared to the KCY Mellow Buds or the Soundpeats Air 4 Pro, this one wins hands down as regards comfort. Now, here are the extra ear clips. So basically, you have the big one and you have the small one. And this one that is fitted on the earbuds itself are medium sized. So if you have a small ear, this one works well. If you have a big ear, this one also works well. But if you have a medium ear size, it's the perfect fit. And trust me, they don't fall out. These are just the absolute best. So when it comes to the fit and comfort of this one, it's a very nice one. Don't forget that this one is water resistant, sweat resistant. So even if you're in a rainy situation or you have water splashes around you, it still fits quite well. Now, the next thing I'm looking at is the sound quality, and it's soundtime, and this is where SoundPeats always deliver. With the SoundPeats Air5 Pro, you're getting crisp vocals, punchy bars, detailed tremble, and trust me, you get that immersive 360 vibe. Now, what really helps is actually the LDAC Snapdragon sound and high-res audio certification. Well, these ones are fancy words, I know, but it actually means that you're getting high-quality Bluetooth sound that stays sharp even at high volumes. I compared this one with the SoundPeats Air 4 Pro and the QCY Mellow Buds, and honestly, the Air 5 Pro sounds way more premium. Balance is actually the word you use for this one. So if you like bass but also want clear vocals, tremble, this one are the best. Now let's go to the ANC and transparency of this one. ANC simply means active noise cancelling, and this is where I was really impressed. The Air 5 Pro comes with a hybrid ANC and 4 modes, which are adaptive, indoor, outdoor, and traffic. In simple terms, whether you're in a noisy cafe or the bus or you're just chilling at home, you can pick the mode that actually suits you. And the transparency mode is quite solid. On my AirPods Pro, I sometimes had to pull off one earbud just to talk. With this, conversation feels more natural, even with them on, and for the price, this one is actually a big win. So when it comes to the ANC of this one, you actually get premium stuff. Compared to the Air 4 Pro, this one is way above its peers. Don't worry, I'll do a detailed comparison between the Air 4 Pro and the Air 5 Pro. So as regards the ANC, it's a good buy. Now let's do a quick spec rundown on the Soundpeats Air5 Pro. So basically, these are the quick specs for this one. This one has hybrid active noise cancelling with 4 mode. It also has IPX water resistant, sweat and rain resistant, LDAC plus Snapdragon sound for better audio, Bluetooth 5.4 with multi-point connectivity, and this one can actually go 10 meters on stable reach. Basically, this everything you expect from a pricey earbuds, all packed in the budget ANC earbuds. So the next thing we're looking at is the battery life of this one. And battery life on paper actually says 7 hours per charge, but I got about 6 hours without ANC and 5 hours with ANC on. With the case, we are looking at about 32 hours total. Not actually the best in the world, but definitely not bad. For full charges on the case, it's more than enough for daily use. Now let's put this in context. When I was traveling, I actually charged this once, and I was able to cover my journey completely and still know how to charge it when I just landed. So basically, the battery life of this one is very, very, very nice. But you need to consider the fact that ANC actually drains battery life. But if you actually want to get, let's say, more battery life from your earbuds, or let's say you're stuck in a situation where you don't have where to charge this one, then you might consider turning off ANC. When it comes to the general battery life of the Soundpeats Air 5 Pro, they are very, very, very okay. So for the next thing we'll be looking at is the Bluetooth and range, and trust me, Bluetooth 5.4 is smooth. First connection was instant, no drama like the Berkeley Pro, and trust me, this one has multi-point connectivity. So basically, you can connect your phone and your laptop at the same time, and the range on this one is about 10 meters. I don't have issues with, let's say, dropouts when I was walking around the house, or if I was, let's say, my phone was in my room and I had to pick something up in the garage. Basically, the range on this one is very, very nice. You also get low latency, which actually makes sense. This one can help when you're gaming and stuff like that. So basically, when it comes to the Bluetooth connectivity of this one, they are very, very, very nice. So for the next thing we're looking at is the call and media playback quality. Now, call quality is very, very sharp thanks to the AI ANC mics. People could hear me clearly even when I was outside and there was traffic around. For workouts and work calls, this one actually does the job. Movies and YouTube, perfect syncs, no weird delays. Game mics might actually want Bluetooth 6, but for everyday stuff, latency is actually low enough. Now, let's get something. What does AI ANC actually mean? AI ANC actually means environmental noise cancelling, and this one helps when you're in noisy environments. So let's say you are in a place that's very, very loud. This one helps to filter your voice from like the background noise. So whoever is on the other end of the call will actually hear you. So when it comes to the calls and media playback of this one, they are very, very nice, and trust me, this is actually one of the best that you can get. So now the next thing I'm looking at is the touch controls now. And trust me, the touch controls of this one are very responsive. And there's additional bonus, you can actually customize them on the Beats Audios app. Out of the box, you get tap left for volume up, tap right for volume down, double tap to play and pause, triple tap for voice assist, and long press for, switching on ANC or skip tracks. Now, let's put that into perspective. So now let's put that into testing. That is the touch controls. So basically, if you tap left, you get a volume down button. If you tap right, you get a volume up button. If you double tap, you get to play or pause the song. If you triple tap, you get voice assist or Siri. Now, if you long press, this one actually activates ANC, transparency, or normal mode. Now it's on normal mode. Now it's on ANC mode. So basically, the touch controls of this one are very, very responsive. Although some people has not really done a great job when it comes to touch controls of their earbuds, especially the open ear earbuds. But when it comes to the Air 5 Pro, it's very responsive. Now let's head on to the app of the Soundpeats Air 5 Pro. Basically, you get a generic app for, Soundpeats, and the apps is very, very, very nice. Here you get the noise cancelling, you get the normal, and you get the transparency mode, which makes sense. You also get the adaptive noise cancelling mode, indoor, outdoor, and traffic mode. We spoke about this when it comes to ANC, but there is a downside to this one compared to the Air 4 Pro. This one does not have in-ear detection mode. You can actually turn this off and turn this on the Air 4 Pro. So basically, you have a customizable EQ section, then you have your account section. And actually, I signed in my email address and everything. You also get the user manual, contact us, and online services. Back to the home, you get, double device connection feature, which is the Bluetooth multi-point connectivity section. You get the disable touch custom key and game mode. On this custom key, you can actually customize whatever you want on this one. You can actually customize the actions, the tap or double tap. So when it comes to this, the app of this one and the touch controls of this one, it's very, very, very nice. Now let's do a quick rundown on the pros and cons for the Soundpeats Air 5 Pro. So basically the pros, you get a super comfortable, no fatigue earbuds, sleek glossy design, balanced sound with punchy bass, IDAC plus R6 audio support, ANC with 4 solid mutes, transparency mode works great, you get great call quality, multi-point Bluetooth 5.4, app support and customizable control, and it's under $16, which is actually crazy. For the cons, the case is actually plastic, the battery life slightly below claims, the ANC drains faster, and no Bluetooth 6.0 yet. So should you buy the Soundpeats Air 5 Pro at around $56 on Amazon and AliExpress? These earbuds are actually Very, very nice. You're getting features usually found in $100 earbuds. And the comfort and sound are actually top notch. So if you want premium features without premium price tag, this is a solid yes from me. So yeah. Alright fam, that was the full take on the Soundpeats Air5 Pro. What do you think? Would you grab this or stick with something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading them, so don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this one with anyone looking for your affordable ANC earbuds. Catch you in the next one. If you want to read about these earbuds, you can click the link in the description. Thank you.